All right, hello. Please let me know that the audio is good, that the visuals are good in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Andrea Horning, and today we're going to talk about something that can save you hours of work each week, help you stay organized, and even improve client satisfaction, and that's email templates. Specifically, we're going to cover the 3 email templates that every commercial cleaning business needs to operate smarter, communicate clearly, and grow your business without being overwhelmed by emails. As always, if you have questions, please put them through the chat. I will answer all questions as we go. All right. Now, you may be thinking emails. Well, that doesn't sound exciting, and it really isn't. But here's the thing: how you communicate with clients and prospects directly impacts your business. A well crafted email can set clear expectations, convert prospects into paying clients, handle issues professionally without drama. And when you don't have these email templates, emails become inconsistent, slow, or worse, you risk losing a client. Templates aren't just about saving time, they're about consistency, professionalism, and efficiency. Think about it. If you're sending hundreds of emails a month, onboarding new clients, following up on proposals, or resolving complaints, having pre written customizable templates means that you save hours each week. Your team knows exactly what to say. Clients experience a consistent professional process. And it's a simple operational hack that has a big impact on your bottom line. So let's start with the customer onboarding email, the first email that every commercial cleaning business needs. This is one of the most important emails you'll ever send because it sets expectations for your client from day one. Think of it as your chance to make a first impression, but for operations instead of sales. Here's what the email should cover. It should first welcome your new client to your service. Second, clearly outline the start date and what's needed before you start, like keys and alarm codes. It should introduce your standards and expectations for the service, and it should provide a contact for questions. So I have an example email here. It starts with the subject line, and I'm going to use OctoClean as the example. So the subject is Welcome to OctoClean. Your cleaning services start soon. Begins with a greeting, and then it says, We're excited to start working with you. Your cleaning services will begin on, and then you would include your start date there. Before we begin, we'll need to coordinate key transfer and alarm codes, access, any access instructions, preferred cleaning schedule. Our team follows OctoClean standards to ensure consistent, high quality service. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to, and this is where you would put your support contact here and their phone number and email address. And then you want to follow it with a quick thank you and your email signature. So notice how this email is friendly, professional, and clear. You're giving the client confidence in your process and you're protecting your team from miscommunication. And I want to add a quick pro tip here that you should send this email as soon as the contract is signed. It prevents missed details and ensures your team has what they need to start on the right foot. This email also serves as a handoff, right? Because your salesperson or maybe yourself will be handling the client from the beginning until this point, and then you want to hand them off to your support contact. So you'll include them in this email as well. And quickly before we continue, I want to add that this template, along with all the other templates you'll see in this presentation, are available as part of our OctoClean Media membership, which you can join at octocleanmedia.com. There's also a link in the description of this video. There are so many resources that you get when you become a member, and I'll share more about that toward the end of the presentation. So before we continue, I just want to make sure I don't have any questions. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so the next email every cleaning business needs is the proposal email. So after meeting with a prospect or evaluating their needs, this email delivers your proposal and starts the conversation toward closing the deal. So here's what it should include. You want to briefly highlight the pain points that you solve, for example, unreliable cleaning, missed tasks, or lack of consistency. And then you want to include the proposal PDF or link clearly. Now, if you've been a subscriber for a while or you've watched our videos, you know that we recommend sending the proposal with a detailed service schedule that outlines all of the tasks that you'll be completing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So you would include those two pieces to this email. You want to then add a friendly call to action like, let me know if you have questions or if we can schedule a time to review this together. And then you want to reassure the client of your credibility. So here you could also include information about being licensed, insured, bonded, and include references as well. So here is an example template. So we have our subject line, your cleaning service proposal from OctoClean, short, simple, sweet. It begins with a greeting as always, and then it says, it was great speaking with you about your current cleaning needs. Many businesses we speak with face, and then you want to include maybe one or two pain points, and these should be pain points that they've addressed in your meetings with them. And we help solve these challenges consistently. Attached is your customized proposal. Please review it and let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to schedule a time to discuss. And then thank you and your email signature. So the key here is to stay operational and professional, not salesy. You want to focus on how you solve their operational challenges rather than just talking about your service. And then another tip, even if your prospect doesn't respond immediately, having this email ready lets your team follow up efficiently and consistently, no guessing, no scrambling. So we have a lot of other templates and recommendations for follow-up as part of our membership. We even have a course on price objections that can help you keep the conversation going when a prospect says your price is too high. We even have a full prospecting guide with follow-up email scripts and phone call scripts as well. So we've got you covered fully through the sales process when you join our membership. Now, finally, we have the complaint or issue resolution email. Now, every cleaning business faces complaints no matter what, whether it's a missed task, a client misunderstanding, or a quality issue. So, how you handle these emails can make or break client retention. Here's the structure. For a minor complaint, you want to acknowledge the issue and outline the quick fix or next step. With the major complaint, you want to show empathy, outline a detailed action plan, and include timelines. You want to keep the tone professional, confident, and proactive, and follow up once resolved to confirm satisfaction. So I have another example template for you. So we have our subject line, resolution for your service concern. And then we have our greeting. And then it says, thank you for bringing this to our attention. We understand your concern about, and then you would include the issue here. Here's what we are doing to resolve it. And then you're going to place action step 1, action step 2, and then a timeline for completion. We'll follow up on and then include a date here to ensure everything meets your expectations. Please reach out with any questions in the meantime. So, using templates here ensures your office team responds consistently, prevents escalation, and maintains professionalism even under pressure. A simple, clear response can actually strengthen your relationship with the client. And let's be honest too, as a business owner, especially in this industry, a lot of the time it's you resolving issues. and concerns. And there's so much that you have to deal with on a daily basis and manage. So having these templates ready to go, especially in an intense moment like this when customers may be really upset or angry, is really important and will help you to stay calm and collected. Okay, so let me just make sure we don't have any questions. So Eduardo asks, do you send proposals as PDFs or links to a software that helps with proposals? That's a great question. So we actually use HubSpot as our CRM, and we build our quotes through HubSpot. So we send a link because it links to the HubSpot page with the proposal that they can then e-sign. Okay, and then Wayne asks, I'm not sure how spam emails work or what is targeted as a spam email. Would I have to use several different templates to make sure I do not hit client spam? Thank you for this topic. Yeah, so that's actually a really great question. I cover it here in this slide, so I'm gonna continue here. But here's some operational tips for you, and I'll skip over to the one that answers your question. Let's see. So you want to store all templates in one central location for your team, like a Google Drive or your CRM. So typically you'd be sending these emails off on a one-to-one basis, right? So directly from your own personal email, but you would be either copying and pasting the template from a Google Drive or some type of sheet that you have ready to go. Or if you have a CRM system or you're using something like Google or Salesforce for your emails, your business emails, you can actually save templates directly into your personal email templates. So they're easy to access, and because you're sending one-on-one emails, it won't hit their spam folder, right? It's not coming from some automated system that their server could potentially filter out as spam. So hopefully that helps and answers your question. Okay, so let me go on to the next operational tip, which is to use placeholders for personalization. So, client name, for example, building name, service type. And in the examples that I shared with you, you would have noticed that those placeholders are in brackets. So, it's obvious that those are things that need to be filled out. To make it even more obvious for yourself or your team, you could even highlight those sections or um, make them a different color so that they stand out to you. You want to track responses and follow-ups so nothing falls through the cracks. And then you also want to automate recurring emails when appropriate, but don't sacrifice personalization. Um, an example of where you might want to automate one of these emails would be the proposal email. So, for example, if you're using a CRM system like HubSpot, when a deal is either created or moved to a certain stage, you could then create like a automated workflow that would send out the email to the prospect so that you don't have to manually manage that. That's something that we still do manually. I think it's just better to be safe than sorry, especially with something so important, right? Like the proposal, making sure that all the attachments are right and things are filled out correctly. But that is an option. So doing all of these things ensures your team is efficient, professional, and consistent. So now let's recap. The 3 email templates that every commercial cleaning business needs are the customer onboarding email, which sets expectations and helps you to start strong, the proposal or sales email that converts prospects without being pushy, and the complaint or issue resolution email to help you keep clients happy and build loyalty. So having these templates operationally ready saves time, it keeps your team organized, and improves client satisfaction. Remember, it's not just about the emails, it's about the systems behind them that make your business run smoothly. Now, I want to touch on the membership just really quickly. If you want all of these templates ready to go, plus dozens more for every scenario, prospecting, onboarding, billing, and so much more, we have them available inside our private OctoClean Media membership. Members get ready to use email templates, guides for sales and operations, access to weekly group coaching calls with myself, Matt, and Greg, training tools for your team. So we also have courses, we have challenges, we have a whole resource library full of templates for business cards, websites, proposals, even a price calculator guide with all of our formulas. So there's so much that you get all for just $29.99 per month. Or you can pay $298 for the whole year, and you're saving 20% when you do that. Um, and we drop a new product every month on the 8th. So as you continue to be a member, you continue to get new resources to help your business. Having these tools available has saved cleaning businesses countless hours, and it helps them run their operations smoothly. If you're ready to level up your email game, the link is in the description. You can also visit octocleanmedia.com. All right, so that's the core of what I wanted to share today. Now I want to open it up for questions. Let me see. I'll see if we have some questions already in the chat, but to everyone else, what challenges have you had with email communication in your cleaning business? Or is there a specific email scenario you'd like me to break down? Or is there something you want me to elaborate more on from the presentation? Please put that through the chat. Okay, so we have a question from Eduardo. He says, does the membership include topics on how to get qualified leads? For example, how to find people to offer services to? Yeah, so the courses, we have a couple courses that cover this. We have one specifically on moving from residential cleaning to commercial cleaning, and we talk about how to get new leads there. But I've actually led many group coaching sessions on how to generate leads through marketing, and Matt has also spoken about this in terms of prospecting. And all of our group coaching sessions are recorded and posted to the space. So when you join, you're going to have a catalog of courses. And we've been doing this since November of last year. So every week we've had a group coaching session. That's lots and lots of videos to catch up on. So there's a lot on lead generation. There's even lead magnet templates that will help you to generate leads, and resources that you can recreate or adjust to make sense for your business. Okay, so Tay is actually a member. She's here in the chat. She says the templates are great. I use them regularly and have almost all of them in my CRM. That's awesome. Thanks, Tay. She says the membership is definitely worth way more than $30. Thankful OctoClean offers so much for such an affordable price. Cool. Do you guys do trials? So we don't offer any trials. We do giveaways on our channel, which I'd love to do a giveaway today for this video. So after this is done or now, go into the comment section, not the chat, because this we won't be able to review later. But go in the comments and share with us how this membership will help your business. And we'll pick a random person in the comments to give a free membership to. But yeah, we don't offer a trial. It is very affordable. Like Tay mentioned, it's only $30 a month, and $298 for the whole year is really affordable because you're saving 20%. So hopefully we see you in there. Do you offer a checklist for onboarding new clients? I am a member. Yes, so we do have a checklist for onboarding new members in our membership. We actually have a whole course on how to onboard new clients. It's a full course with resources and checklists. So go check that out. And I don't know if you mean that you're a member to our private community or if you're a member here on YouTube. If you're a member on YouTube, that isn't included, but the checklist is included in our private membership at octocleanmedia.com. So Wayne says, I have a hard time writing emails to this topic. Was very helpful. Thank you. Oh, of course. Glad I could help. Eduardo asks, are those past training videos included on the $30 per month membership? Yes, so both memberships in terms of what you get are the same. So you're getting all of the same content. It's just, do you want to pay on a monthly basis? or do you want to pay for the year and get this additional savings? And we, like I said, we post new content every month on the 8th. Today is the 8th. So today I'll actually give you a, little insider information. So today we are posting a product workshop that we actually hosted in our headquarter office. And so you get the video of the workshop hosted or led by Greg. And then below that, all the products recommended we've linked so that you can purchase them or send them to your vendor to get for you. And then we're also launching a guide on how to work with a vendor, how to create a great partnership, how to choose the right person to help you get your products and equipment. So big things launching today. We have an extra bonus launch too. Matt and I worked together to create a price calculator for post-construction cleaning. So you'll also get that when you join the membership. We've created formulas and guidance for general bidding, medical, and then education. And now we're adding the post-construction to it. We also have how to bid window cleaning in there as well. So Eduardo asks, how often do you do these live videos here on YouTube? So we're actually doing them more frequently now. You'll have one every week of this month, but only a select few of them will be available to everyone. As part of our membership, one of those live streams is reserved just for our members here on YouTube, which it's $5 a month to be a member of our YouTube community. And you get a bonus live stream every month. All right, any other questions? Let's see. So another question we received, does the $30 per month come on does it include, I'm guessing, how to calculate pricing accurately? So yes, so you get everything in both memberships, so everything in both memberships is the same. You're getting the same content, you're getting the price formulas, the price calculating guide, and everything else that I've mentioned. It's just, do you want to pay monthly or do you want to pay for the year and save 20%? Paying for the year is worth it. Believe me, you're locking into price saving and you get new products every month to look forward to, new resources. So sign up for the annual because it's going to save you money. Okay, good question. So Wayne says, when I go to OctoClean Media, there is a third membership. What is that? So we actually offer a one-on-one consulting option. So you can actually meet directly with either myself, Greg, or Matt one-on-one weekly to get tailored business advice for you specifically. We discuss whatever it is that you want to discuss, and we help you to hit your goals. So that is going to be $1,000 per month. If you lock in for 6 months, it's $800 a month. So you can send a private message in or off. Go to the contact us page on our website, octocleanmedia.com, and we can get you registered if you're interested to do the 6 months for the additional savings. But you get access to everything in the membership plus a weekly call with us one-on-one. So it's a lot more help, a lot more personalized help, because our group coaching calls are more like this, where it's a chat, a chat, and we're answering live, and we have topics that we're discussing. Our calls scheduled. So the group coaching calls are every Thursday with me or every Friday if it's Matt or Greg. And yes, they are scheduled in advance. So you'll see them posted in the membership, and you can confirm that you're attending when you're in the platform. When one of us goes live, a window opens at the very top and a join button is there. So it's really easy to use. and navigate. It's super user friendly. And yes, they're scheduled. So you'd be able to see what topics we're discussing in advance as well. And as I mentioned, they're all recorded. So we post them I try to get them up within 24 hours of the session going live. So you can watch the recording if you can't be there in person. Okay, any other questions? When will the giveaway be announced? So I will pick a commenter at random on Friday, and you'll know it's you because I will respond to your comment directly. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can wait for the giveaway before you join. All right, anything else? I also want to add that our trading cards are part of the giveaway. I know that those are popular among our YouTube community. So you get our full training cards, which are customizable. You can logo them and brand them however you'd like, so that you can equip your team and place them on your cleaning cards. So those are part of our membership too. Those are a pretty popular product. All right, so I'm not seeing any additional questions. I'm gonna go ahead and just wait 30 more seconds. Okay, so we have, what type of softwares does OctoClean use when doing services? So we use HubSpot as our CRM system, so our customer relationship management system. And HubSpot does everything from sales to marketing to customer support tickets. So all of our deals, quotes, all of that stuff runs through there. Email marketing runs through there. You can also connect your advertising platforms, so you can connect Google Ads, Facebook ads, and manage everything in one place. Um, yeah, you can create workflows, send email sequences out. So we use HubSpot. And then we also use Orange QC, which is a sponsor of our channel. Thank you, Orange QC, for our quality assurance inspections. So we have that set up, and all of our team is trained on accessing it. So as soon as we do a QA walk, the report is available to the person on site, and they can see what they need to improve on. It keeps a catalog of everything. It's very easy to use. We love Orange QC. Let's see, what other software do we use? We've signed up to use a new texting platform so that we can text prospects and customers or franchises for events. So that's something new. Um, we use Slack for internal communication amongst our team. We love Slack. It's a really great way to send announcements and create group messages amongst your team. It's really fun. You can react to things with emojis. You can create channels for different topics. You can even do like quick Zoom meetings through Slack too. Like they call them huddles. So you can join like a Zoom conferencing meeting with anyone on your team. Yeah, so love Slack. But yeah, we tend to keep it pretty simple, and when it comes to tech, and just use like some key things that we know work really well. So those are the main things. So Clean Horizons LLC says, do you have a list of all the videos you offer? So we don't have a list of all of our group coaching topics, but there are plenty. Um, you know what? Let me go ahead and stop my screen sharing, and I can actually share a look at the community so you guys can actually just see what's in there. Just 1 second, I'm just pulling it up. Okay, so share. Okay, so here is a look at the OctoClean Media community. So the question was, do we have a list of the videos included? So here, let me just go ahead and show you where everything lives. So we have our community tab with our group discussions. Here, members can post questions that we actually go in and answer and give advice. And other members within the community can also share advice too. So you're not just accessing us, you're accessing other people going through the same thing as you and the same business stages as you. Um, Here is our group coachings tab. So as you can see, we have a group coaching scheduled with Matt for this Friday. But if you go to the session replays here, these are all of the previous sessions that we've recorded. It's a long list of videos and topics. So just to give you an idea, the first month we talked about lead generating strategies. And then the next week was how to be like a pro. And then after that, account management series on security. So there's a lot of different topics in here, and I'll scroll slowly so you can take a look. You can go to the recording of this live after, and you can pause so you can take a look at the topics we discuss. Here's our courses list. So these are the courses and challenges that we currently have available. We have our 10-day prospecting challenge, how to hire the best cleaning team, residential to commercial cleaning, price objections, and then our customer onboarding blueprint course. And courses are being added to on a regular basis, on a weekly or a monthly basis. So this isn't all that will be here. There's a lot more coming. We then have our toolkits. So we have customizable templates. So we have our janitorial sales toolkit with proposal templates and other sales templates that you would need. Our marketing toolkit with marketing templates like business cards, flyers, and then our employee toolkit that has an outline for the hiring process, job description templates, phone screening questions, interview questions. We even have an employee handbook template. There's so much in the space. Here are our guides. So we have our price calculator guide, prospecting guide, our content guide for socials, where we have our workshop going live today, our training cards, and then our resource library full of other templates here that I'll let you pause and take a look at. But there's so much in the space, and we're adding to it monthly, like I said. So tons of content there. So Editing Media says, in the UK, there's a lot of technology implemented in cleaning. Any thoughts about AI or tech used? So I use AI a lot in terms of marketing to help me with marketing emails, even ad copy. We use, so another actual tech platform that we use is Fathom, which is it's like a meeting recorder. So like when I get on a Zoom call, it'll record the Zoom call and it'll send notes about the meeting and action steps. So that's really great for like a salesperson or, business owner. And then you have like a log of every Zoom call and it sends it to both people included in the meeting. So love that AI. But yeah, I think use AI to your advantage in any way that you can. Even in like cleaning tech, like auto scrubbers, and there's so much equipment using AI now as well. So take advantage. Okay, Khalid, he says, I signed up this past weekend. Can't wait to benefit from the service. Awesome. We're happy to have you in the space. Thank you so much. Tell me more about post construction. I just became a member and I'm struggling with pricing. Okay, well, you're a member, so you're gonna see today, later this evening, that we've added some pricing help to our price calculator guide for post-construction cleaning. So you'll have access to that soon. Okay, and then Jordan, who's part of our OctoClean media team, he put in the chat a link to a video where we give an in-depth tour of the space. Since we've given the tour, we've actually launched more products. But go ahead and check that out because it'll give you some more information about the space and how it's all set up. Do you guys have something on retail? Not retail specifically, but typically you can use most of our content can apply to retail spaces. Um, our general bidding equation is what we would use for a retail space. So we have you covered there. All right, final call for questions. I want to thank everyone for joining this session today. I had a lot of fun. Um, I hope you took a lot from the topic, email templates, and we spoke about the three most important, but that was just scratching the surface. There are so many email templates that you can create to streamline um, processes and systems for your business. Those are just my top three, but there are so many others. So yeah, we thanks for joining. Thanks for being subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's so much great content here, but there's also a lot more in our membership at octocleanmedia.com. Anything about day porters in the membership. We actually are working on a new product that will launch next month for day porters. So that's coming, but we also answer questions in the group discussion. So if you have day porter questions, you can place them there. We have a podcast coming up on day porter, or actually we already posted that podcast on day porters. So go ahead and watch that one. If you haven't already, I'll give you some more information, but we have resources coming on day porters. All right. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to end things here. Have a great week.